Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life Season 2 Episode 58 with me, Cid. And last episode we did this, which is our automated ore processing plant. Nothing fancy. This takes everything that can be ground and puts it through a whole range of grinders, puts it back into the system. This takes everything that can be smelted and puts it through a whole range of smelters, puts it back to the system. Nothing fancy at all. But incredibly useful, because obviously when we're out mining we tend to pick up ores and all sorts of things and we chuck them into the system, and when we come back we get vast amounts of ore and stuff that needs processing. And yeah, the world is always somewhat convoluted. How are you doing? What are you? You are kind of holding your own, and that is because we're also at the top of the hill, empowering. Let me just get up here. Empowering at the moment palace blocks, but we're then going to move on to some redstonia blocks. These actually are cosmetic. I want them for their ability to change colour. And we did the void crystal, I think it was, last episode, which, or at least we set them running. They've since now completed over here in the box. This is my chaos box. This has got all of the things in it that, you know, chaos altar things, and then these I want to use for decorative purposes within a chaos altar shrine, which we'll be building at a later date, probably at Olympus, because I suspect that this is a kind of more of a mystical thing. So this shulker here, which we shall place over here out of the way, is just work in progress for that. Now, what are we doing today? Well, I want to get into, automated enchantment processing. So we have the fish farm over here, which is currently doing nothing. Now, it was doing nothing previously because it had no rods in it. I've taken the rods out. Now, a cyclic update has come along and it has changed that to basically make these power based, and I'm going to just do one of these actually between the two. It's going to reduce the surface area a little bit, and we shall put it on Cid power, and it's fishing. So what we should see now is eventually it will start picking up and fishing stuff and spitting them out. Now, I don't know if this has now been buggered up, as I would call it. Hello. As I would say, the easiest way to do and find that out would be to take this out of the loop, and then we should be able to see what comes into this hopper. That's the theory anyway. Let's see how they go. I'll give that a few moments. I made two, so I was going to put two in there, but it does occur to me that it is actually far more efficient to have one than two items in there. Now what they may have done is also made it so it oh no, you do want a fishing rod. Okay. And power. Okay, we're going to need to sort of fishing rods out, and we are going to pimp those fishing rods right up, and get, you know, some proper high quality fishing rods in there. Now at the moment we have no fishing rods, and there's the fishing rod is the only fishing rod I believe. Oh no, we have got a diamond fishing rod. It shouldn't really make a difference, but I wonder, can we? Let's just try something here. Let's make a hook. Okay, let's make some iron nuggets. Just two lots. Let's make a hook. 1, 2, and let's make a couple of diamond fishing rods. 1 and 2. So first question, will they work in the cycle? Is this ore dictionary to vanilla fishing rods. No, it will take them. Excellent, that's good. Right, you know where we're going now, don't you? We're going over to here. Now the reason and the rationale behind doing this is currently I have to process all of this stuff by hand, and it's a pain. It is basically a pain in the backside. So we are going to want to put unbreaking 3 on these two. We are definitely going to want not roasting, not unbreaking. We're going to want Law 3 and Look of the Sea 3. Let's see if we can't find a one with actually that enchantment rather than just the version 2. Roasting Law 3 1, and we're going to need mending as well. We can put that back, that doesn't really matter then. We also want 2 mendings, so that's mending. Still need another Law 3 and a Look of the Sea 3. Okay. It's going to take a moment. Be back in a moment. Alright, we've got the books, we've got the rods I should say, so what we're going to do is we are going to chuck that one down and zap it. That gives us a unbreaking 3. We'll chuck that one down and zap it. And that gives us that and Law 3. That is Law 3 and mending. And where's that one gone? There we go, zap it again. So that should be mending, Law 3, Law 3. Hang on, let me just work myself out here a little bit. Rod, blah blah, and rod. So we got mending for that one, and well, let's rephrase that. We got mending, Law 3, and Law 3. Mending and unbreaking. So there we go, that one next, I think. That should be mending, so they've both got mending, and that is unbreaking. So that's all of those taken care of, and we have got our trash can, so let's just lose those. Look at the C3, and that is Look of the C3, but it's also unbreaking and roasting, so we'll get those while we're at it. So those two are surplus to requirements. That is into the trash can. I think one of these is unbreaking 3, so that is there. And then another one should be roasting somewhere. I bet that one. Yes, roasting. Oh. And that should, along with a few bits of experience, we're going to have to do some grinding for experience at some point. Give us everything we need to go diamond with Law 3, 6 levels, with mending, that's another 3 levels, breaking, that's another 6 levels, and Look of the Sea, that's 30. Ow. Okay, we need to grind now, because I think, yeah, apart from that, I think that is all the experience we... hello. Let me just go fly across. You missed. Missed. All missed. Everybody missed it. You're all too slow. I think that's all the experience I have. Let me have a look. We've got a little bit here, but we are very, very low. And we do... XP generator. We need that. Big time. Yeah, 26 levels is possibly not going to be enough. I am going to head into the mob grinder and just do a little bit of grinding in there. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. All right, I've got a little bit more experience. I haven't gone mad. We need to make a more efficient one. Now there are several options we could do. There's the gold farm design. There is an improved version of the gold farm design actually that I've watched on the latest season of Hermitcraft. Actually is quite the interesting one. Let me get rid of those and that, and then we'll have I got an anvil here by any chance? Can I have an anvil? No, I haven't. Well, I could, but I'm going to head over and just use the ones we've got. Let me just check up here while I'm at it. So, yeah, there's several. Oh, we're doing redstonian now. Okay, how are we doing for that? Only got 7 left to do. And that, again, multiple colours of randomly changing blocks, which are chisel compatible. So, yeah, that'd be nice for a chaos thing. I've got some ideas in my head for the way that's going to look. So, yeah, let's go and just get this done, and we can. So we've got that. We've got 39 levels. We can put on law. We can put on mending. We can put on unbreaking, and we can put on luck of the sea. So now we've got 2 very good things. I don't think the fact that diamond will make any difference at all. That's just me going for a bit of bling on my fishing rods, really. Yeah. This goes to show how middle-aged I am. I still use the word bling. I don't think anybody else uses the word bling except for me. So there you go. Anyway, that goes in. And that goes in. And what we should hopefully see, apart from little fishes swimming around, is we should see a whole... There we go, fish. Puffer fish is a bowl. Give it a little bit longer. There's an enchantment. Wow. Yeah, that is a serious book. Okay. Well, that's good. So that can all start going into the central system. So we need to basically process the stuff that goes in there. And what we've got going in there is going to be books. So we'll be getting these going across, and we will have rods, maybe, not yet, maybe a bow. Have we got anything yet? Well, we've got bows, that's fine. Do I want to... So, sorry, I'm just getting distracted by something. What's that? Rainbow crayon, edit, sign, text, colour, and... Give me! A sign. Sorry, I'm just curious. This is a new version of Cycler. Obviously, as we update, we'll have a new version of Cycler. So this is a test of cyclic rainbow crayon. Just goes to show you, see how bad. So this is a test. You can be in red of cyclic rainbow crayon, but you can be bold and underline. Oh, that is deeply cool. You can go in there. I don't know why I'd want 8. There doesn't appear to be any durability on them. That is deeply cool, though. Okay. Yeah. let me take that down. We don't really want that up there, but that is a deeply cool little addition. Well done. What was I doing? Oh yeah, enchantment. Enchantment sorter, enchantment extractor, enchantment applicator, enchantment factory, enchantment extractor. Bang. What are we missing? We are missing one of those. Okay, now we're not. Enchantment extractor takes a book, and extracts the enchantment from the item, obviously with power. Enchantment sorter needs a diamond gear, which means it needs a stone gear. Okay, hang on. Enchantment sorter, diamond, stone, wooden gear, one of them. Do that. Okay, that's not what I wanted. We need to make a stone gear. That's going to make a diamond gear. That needs another one of those. What are we missing? We need an enchanted book of any description. I don't really want to use that. Hang on. Can't spell now. There you go. Right, make me one of those. And we need all 4 of those. We need that, that, and that. We need an enchanted book. I'm not using multi-jump 5. That's just wasteful. However, I happen to know where I have 1 or 2 enchanted books. Just a couple. And I'm sure we can find, I don't know, say roasting 1. Might as well use one of these from down here. One of those. You are roasting. What have I got lots of? Efficiency, unbreak, Bane of Arthur turds. No, we'll just do roasting. And don't need to worry about that. We've got this. That, and enchantment sorter. Perfect. So let's head back over to here, and what we need to do is, let's see, we are going to need to find a place to do this for starters, and I think over here. I don't think we need as big a space as we did for that one, so I'll just do the same as we did. We'll have 3 blocks and then we'll go in and make a little hexagonal bunker room, which will take me a hot moment, so let me get that done and I shall be right back. Alright, I want some black concrete. Made the concrete powder, but rather than faff around sticking it into the water and breaking it, I want a machine to do this. So I've made the hydrator, but we need a water condenser. Water condenser needs 2 iron gears. We might as well just go start and let that do its thing over on the stamping grid, which any moment should want to. Now we should be able to go and get the water condenser. Water condenser. Now, interestingly enough, this has changed as well. Only a little bit, but we are going to need to go and grab a couple of buckets of water. And I found this out when I went over to the cloches over there, and they were not getting water into the reservoirs, and the reason being is, whereas before the water condenser would work. Oh, I need fluid pipe, fluid extraction. That will do the trick. Right, yeah, we can go in there, can't we? I think we can. Yeah, let's just do. Will this work? Yeah, we can get away with this. Yeah, so whereas before we were required to, we put the water condenser on top of a source block, it now has to go either side, like the old water condenser of old. The old water condenser of old. Oh, ye oldie water condensery. That'd be the one. But now we should be able to stick the hydrator in there. That will get water in it. We can stick one of those back on it there. get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, and then we can pop that in there. And it is, oh, you need juice as well. Oh my god, cyclic has just become such a power hog. All right, well, you've got juice, haven't you? Hang on. How do we tackle this? I didn't really want to break in here, but maybe we have to. No, we don't have to. There are always ways. I mean, these flux blocks are cheap enough. Flux points, I should say. I mean, we could just do that, for example, but it's ugly. You know what? We'll do that. There you go. Hydrating, doing its thing. Yeah, could have done with something better than that. We'll probably rearrange that at some point. But for now, it will do the trick. And that is going to give me... that's certainly enough, I think. Right, that's the hydrator sorted. And we can use that for other things. There is a dehydrator. I must have a look what you can do with that as well. Let me just have a peek. Dehydrator. What did so add more recipes using craft tweaker? Lava is optional, but we increase. Okay, I have to have a look. I've got no idea what that does, but anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, we're going to take you, and we're going to go pop down here and here. Oh, we're going to need those angles as well, aren't we? That's a good point. But not there. That's going to be angled, angle. So you are going to go like that. You are going to go like that. As are you, and you, and yeah. I'm putting exits off of all of these because I want this to be very bunkery, which is why I wanted the black concrete, because we can pop these into these holes where the optional exits are going to be. And here. Oops, there we go. Bang. And then obviously we've got this. We'll go here. Here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And here. And then we'll put the angles around the side. The ceiling will also be this, and the floor will be factory blocks. Nice and simple, nothing fancy, just get the thing done and in. So get this done, back in a moment. Okay, I'm trying to work this thing. These things are convoluted. So we've got the books come in from whichever direction. Energy goes in from whichever side. Enchanted items come from the top. Enchanted books output goes to the bottom, and non-enchanted items will go to the right. And what we will do then is that we'll have, this is the enchantment sorter. So we're going to have enchanted items will go to the bottom, and non-enchanted items will go to the right. And then we would have, now we've said the enchanted items input is coming from the top, and the books will come from whichever direction. This is also going to be taking items in, and they are going to be coming in from the up, maybe the up, input items from the top. We need to put power. So we're going to need to get a flux capacitor, flux thingy, and some wiring. We'll put that into the back here. So let's go and start. Let's start looking at how we're going to do this. We're going to basically output books and enchanted items. Enchanted items are going to come in from the top, and we're going to basically pipe those down. Books will bring in from maybe either right here, from the left even, sorry. Let's try that. So that will work, and we'll just have an input there. So we need an input for books, we need an input for the items from the top, and then we need an output at the bottom, which will probably just be a straight hopper into a return chest for the time being. So let's see what we need. Let's have a look what we got as well to play with. Oh, that I put a lever on it and turned it onto redstone control because it just constantly drains power. Let's have a look what we got in the way of books. So we've got plenty of books there coming in. We've got books coming in from there. We do need to probably get book crafting automated, but we can worry about that one later. Let's have a look at bows. We have got some bows, so that's fine. So we can use a bow. We should have some fishing rods. We can take one of those. Let's have a look at swords. We haven't got anything enchanted there. Let's have a look at chest plates. No enchanted chest plates. Boots we have some enchanted, and we can basically expand this as we get more and more items anyway. So leggings, none. And helmet, no. I mean, it's mainly these. I'm not too worried about those. I can always feed those through manually anyway. So yeah, I mean, that's a small number. These are the biggies. So we're going to need some ender chests. We're going to need 3 of them. Well, actually we're going to need more than 3 of them. We are going to need a return chest, purple. We're going to need an output for enchanted items and an input for enchanted items, and an output for books and an input for books. Okay, that's good. We're going to want a hopper. Do I want 2 hoppers, or do I use an item pipe? We could use... Let's use hoppers where we can. And then we also want an item extractor, I think, probably. We're going to need some purple dye. 1, 2, 3. And I don't know, what colours shall we go with? Green? And maybe orange. I'm picking colours at random here. We are going to need an exporter. We're going to need 2 of those. Okay, there we go. 2 exporters, and let's have a look. So again, we've got this kind of thing going on here, and I would like this. I would like to leave free, but this side, this bit, this one is actually not that critical. So I think we can put down this, and let me think this through. This is going to have a fair amount of leather and paint. Oh god, we'll work it. So if I go, this is books. Let me go and get. I want to get some. Then I get some brown cocoa. Just because brown works as a book colour for books. So this is the book export, which is going to be all brown, and that is the book export, which is going to be all brown. Why not? And then we can chuck the brown back in. We also need some wires. No, No, not wire, cable. Yeah, only going to need a couple of those. So cable comes there, and then exporter goes onto the top there. Now this will export books. I also want it to, it's got to be, compare the MPT, yes, compare the Or Dictionary, no, blah blah blah. I would like to get a crafting card, and I've not used one of these in this before, so this could go terribly wrong. Have we got everything we need for, I know we can't actually make that, but we can take the redstone. We want a crafting bench. Thank you. And we want an upgrade, which we can't quite make. Can we make the upgrade in here automatically? Yes, we can. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, there's a speed upgrade there. That's handy. Upgrade, go and put those through a soldering iron, upgrade that, and crafting bench. That will make us a crafting upgrade. Which I think if we put that in there, and then we tell that this is doing books, let's have a look. Bog standard book. Now at the moment it doesn't know how to make books, but that's fine. That should start exporting books, which is fine, and we'll leave that just as it is for now. Okay, asleep because it's night time. I don't want to get blown up, and we can get on with the first step, which is going to be putting books into the enchantment extractor. We get these right in my head. Oh, yeah, there we go. Meep. Whether that responds to, anyway, book, and so if we have a look at that, that is now getting those, and that will go over to there, and that's gone in. Bang, nicely fed in there. Books all done. We want to come in here and here, and here and here. Actually, we can probably get away with doing this, I think. Get a ender chest here, like a so. That's just plain old rusty plate, so that goes in there, and hopper goes there. So there's obviously nothing going through at this stage. That is a chisel block of battery block, which is providing light, and that is purple all the way. So that's a return. And then we want the enchantment, so let's get that set up. And I'm going to go orange and green in the middle. Why? Why not? I just know I've not used it before, so that's a perfect reason for me. Boop, boop. Oh, and that could have another book. There you go. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Now this one goes up one. And we'll take you like that. You like that. Take one of those like that. And if we borrow this for a second, we should be good to do that. And obviously this still not taking anything in there. That's actually run out of books now, so we're going to need to definitely sort that out. Okay, let's go back and see about sorting out the exporting of things. That's not what we wanted. We want to come over here, back out of there. I'm going to stick another bit of wire. We don't need to do that, do we? Give me those back. We don't need to do that. We can just take you, put that there, and we can pop you straight on the top there. And then we can set you to compare MBT, no. Compare damage, no. And we're going to do bows. So a whole load of bows have gone in. And obviously there are unenchanted bows in there as well. Fishing rods. And then those have gone in as well. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we can throw that away, throw that in. Then we need a flux node. Make me one of those, please. Thank you. And we're going to need some, I should have some of that in my bag, I think. First conduit. No, actually I haven't. It is 320. I'm going to go with 320. I'm going to go with first because I don't think this is going to be something that's constantly. I mean, while we're emptying the backlog, it's going to be fairly hefty. So bows have gone in there. Now there is one last thing. Let me go and grab it. I'll be back in a mo. All right, we got it. I am recording. So I don't know whether I hit the button quite firmly enough there. Anyway, let us head over here. There was one other thing we needed, and that is this, which is going to go from there and from there. That does actually. That's fine. I didn't know whether I needed that or not. So that will put anything in that is not enchanted. Now, the downside to that is it will throw away perfectly good items. Which, yeah, it's fairly minor, really, isn't it? The upside is, well, very non-existent, really. So let us go in here, grab some of that, and we shall place you there and hook you into that. That should be. That one's filling up. Okay, and then that one's filling up. And you can see here it's working out that that is a bow. These are enchanted. Why? Oh, right. So we have a slight issue that I need a junction between these two. Damn it. Right, slight rejig. Be back in a mo. Alright, we have this almost there. We can pop that in there. And so we've got the same kind of thing. Slight difference in the plumbing there. And it's obviously got a hopper in the middle. That is got no juice. That has got juice, but nothing's going through. So if we go in here and plug that in, we should see that that is going to sort these items. That has gone into here and it is extracting each item. The books are going back into the system, and we should be getting fairly close to done with this lot. So what we also need to do then is automate the production of that's done. There's nothing left in there. That has got these items left in there, so that's going to do the automatic extraction of each enchantment onto a separate book, which is nice. And finally you get all of the garbage should go into there, which it obviously is. Excellent. Right, well, there we go. The most impressive screenshot for an episode ever. Let me check how long I've been recording, because I'm not entirely sure, but that should be an automate. Let's have a look. Book. Yeah, I mean, we've got multiple books of all types of things. Curse of Vanishing. Yeah, we'll end up with quite a few of those, I am sure, but that's fine. I don't really mind about that. So the question is, can I, if I go in here now and say, make me a book, there is only, ooh, magical book. That's interesting. I didn't know. Well, I did actually. I'm telling a lie. I did know that that was a thing. But if we go, if we say paper, we can make paper that way, or we can make paper that way, and then we can make books that way. Now if I now go in and teach the system how to make, there's paper, there's a book. Now it's automatically crafting books, and it will continue to craft books until it runs out of resources to make them, or it fills this chest. Which, well, let's have a look. How are we for leather? 266. What's the recipe for leather? Imps. We can put rotten thrash through a dehydrator, or we can just whack it in front of a atomic reconstructor. Well, that's probably the better way of doing it. How are we for rotten flesh? Well, we've got one or two. Let's just throw a bit of that through. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, we're pretty much out of time. However, very briefly, we have got those, so that's all done. I've run out of paper making materials. The leather I'm fine now, but I've run out of paper, so next thing we need to do, I think, is automate paper. Well, not desperately the next thing we need to do, because I think next episode we're going to take a break from automation and start looking at that. But we will need to automate plants, and the cloche is probably the way forward on that, at a guess. Certainly in terms of this thing, it's working fine. It's just obviously slight issues with what comes out of there, but yeah, that's not a problem. We've got like several stacks, and there are actually a whole load of books over in the library which we could borrow as well to make up the stack there. So I think that will keep us going for a while. But on that note, we can certainly go and tick off the automate enchantment, but we need to get paper automation sorted. But I think next one is going to be the Chaos Shrine. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.